Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Binman. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up because today we are talking all about lashes. Lots of tips and tricks, lots of tips and tricks, lots of how to help you get the lash that you want and have the lash stay on all day. So stay tuned. We are just going to jump right into lashes because I know that a lot of people always have questions about lashes, and having a video just specifically on how to put on your lashes I think is very beneficial, and it's lots of good reminders too with the holiday season coming up. So I love Ardell's, I love Sephora collection. Those are kind of my two go-tos for stage, for every day, anytime I want to amp up my lash line. These are the 110. You can get them in big packs. And they're really great if you are feeling unsure of how to put on your lashes or if you even like lashes. So I've already done my makeup. This is a very basic, easy makeup that I did a few weeks ago or possibly even last week. And I will definitely link that below if you want to see how to get this. If we want to amp up this look, we can add in some lashes. So first thing first, we need to very delicately, very gently remove the lash. What I like to do is make sure that I'm laying out my lash tray like it's going on my eyes, because it's very easy to get lashes mixed up as to which eye you are going for. So there is always going to be a little adhesive sticking the lash to the plastic part or to your tray. So you very gently want to just start pulling away at the band. Do not grab the actual lash. You will rip out the lashes and then you've just wasted your money. So very gently. You can use your thumb, you can use your pointer finger, and then eventually the band will kind of come apart. You can even use your nail, but eventually the band will start to slip away. And again, you just want to be very gentle about this because you can kind of stretch out your lash, and you can also remove some of the actual eyelashes. So here's the lash all by itself. The next thing you want to do is you want to measure it. You want to make sure that it fits your actual eye. So I'm going to place it directly where I want, where I'm going to be gluing it to. And I'm going to check to make sure that that band fits. If I need to trim anything, it's always better to trim the outside rather than the inside. Otherwise, you're gonna get some funny stubs happening on the inside. If doing a full band feels way too intense to you, you can absolutely cut it in half. That's a really great makeup artist trick. Cut it into thirds, cut it into half, and then place those however you want to if a full band feels uncomfortable. So that one looks really good. My eye shape, for whatever reason, seems to fit very nicely, and rarely do I have to trim, which is great. However, I know certain lash brands are for bigger eyes or smaller eyes, so just be aware of that. You might have to do a little bit of trimming, but again, always from the outside. So I'm going to take my other lash for my other eye, and it's always a good idea to just double check because sometimes our eyes are different sizes and we want to make sure that it's going to be long enough and also, short enough as well. So both of these look really good. Now, what you'll notice too on lots of lashes is that there's little white parts in between. It's supposed to be transparent, but I find that it very rarely is. I also find this trick works so much better than trying to do it on your eyes. So take some kind of a liquid liner and you're just gonna fill in those gaps in between. If you get a whole tray, you can do this right away when you remove the tray from the initial packaging, but just filling in this line with the black is going to help disguise it with your liner. The only time it doesn't work super well is if you are doing no liner, and then you just need to figure out how are you going to blend it into your lash line. A lot of questions that I get include mascara. So what we were taught at Sephora is that if you get mascara on a false lash, it will not last as long and it could potentially ruin the lash itself. So if you're just gonna wear it once, go for it. You can absolutely put that lash on, get your mascara on, and then it'll be totally fine. but you won't be able to clean that lash very well, and you won't be able to get all that mascara off and wear it again. Most lashes can be worn 2 to 3 times with proper care, including the cheaper ones like Ardell. So that's why I like to fill it in first and do my mascara before I put on the lashes. Then I'm going to go in with Duo. Duo is absolutely my favorite. This one is in a black, which also helps. And usually when I'm wearing lashes, I'm also wearing some kind of a dark or a black liner. I'm going to take my wand and I'm just very, very lightly, very gently going to go along that lash line. I don't need a ton of glue in order for it to stick, but I do need enough, especially on the ends, for it to stay in place for a long time. Or if I know that I'm going to be sweating, like if this is for stage work, then I definitely want to make sure I have enough glue on the ends. So then I'm going to put my finger right on my brow and I'm going to start in the middle. And then I'm just very gently going to work that lash right next to my actual lash line and almost kind of pinch it in. And I feel like the biggest trick is getting this inner corner to sit comfortably and to just stay in place. Yeah, those corners. So I never want to have my corner reaching beyond my actual lid, otherwise that's going to be a nightmare to wear for the rest of the day. And the same thing with the inner corner. I never want it to come all the way into that tear duct area, because that is going to be so annoying and distracting the whole day. So again, I'm going to take my lash for the other eye. I'm going to grab my black Duo glue. I'm going to make sure that that band is coated, and if I need to go in with a second coat, I can. You usually have anywhere from like 10 to 15 seconds with the new glues to get the product on and have the ability to move it around. Now, don't freak out if after you put on your lash, if it feels like you could make tidal waves with just blinking. I feel like that's pretty normal, especially if you're not used to wearing lashes. So just kind of wear them around. If this is for a wedding, if this is for an event, make sure that you practice before the day of and make sure you feel comfortable wearing the lashes, because if you put on your lashes well, then it won't feel so jarring. If it feels horrible when you put it on, take it off immediately, let the glue dry, and just really gently rub that glue off. Cut it into twos, cut your lash into sections of 2 or 3, place it back on, and that will give you a little bit more flexibility. It might just be that the band doesn't fit your eye shape very well, and that's very, very normal. There's nothing weird about that, and you just need to cut it to give your lid a little bit more flexibility with the lash. So at this point, we're done, right? And then at the end of the night, before you wash your face, before you use your cleansing oils and your cleansers, take from the outer corner and very, very gently remove that lash. Get the extra glue off if there's any, and place it back on your tray on the correct side so that you can use it again the next day. And that is your lash tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching this lash tutorial. Again, sometimes I think it's really nice to take one element of beauty and makeup and really break it down. It just makes it a little bit more helpful and a little bit easier for everyday life and those special occasions. I do fashion videos every Wednesday, beauty videos every Friday. Make sure you are following me along on the shorts and on Instagram for more inspiration to make your life a little easier and a little bit more glossy. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.